Alright, in today's video, we have a man whose wife keeps cheating on him, but he doesn't know if he should leave her. Like the video, subscribe, and above all else, stay focused on your mission. Let's dive in.
I love her to pieces. Like, she's my world. So I'm going to break down here, but when she actually did it,
yeah,
all my world was in a million pieces on the ground. Oh. And every day since then, I've been picking it up and gluing it back together.
She rooted the guy in a laundromat car park.
And how long had she been hooking up with this guy for?
It was only one time.
So there are other times she's cheated, right?
Yeah,
Tell us about that.
Mate, I've cried myself to sleep, Cole, and it's just not fun. Like, I remember one time I was talking to my son, and he goes, "Daddy, you seem sad."
How old are the kids?
I've got a 6-year-old, a 5-year-old, a 4-year-old.
Is there a way out of this where the family stays together, or is it beyond that?
There's things that I can't give her, and it's like an 80-20 rule. Like, I can give her 80% of everything she wants, but there's that 20% that she doesn't want with me.
What is that?
It's like the kinkiness side of things. Like, she wants to be tied up. I don't feel comfortable in tying someone up and not having their...
I'm trying to put this into my current situation with a child. Yeah. For the good of the family unit, you try.
That's not good for anyone.
You've
That's
got me
not
there.
Good
Yeah,
kids,
I can't argue
nothing.
That one.
Sitting there feeling like a piece of shit who's getting constantly treated poorly by the person you love. Like, that's torture.
Basically, this is just a thing that's happened, and I'm just devastated by it, and now I just don't know what to do.
This is exactly what happens when a man breaks frame and the dynamic shifts. When he loses the respect, control, and polarity that once defined the relationship. The moment he starts seeking validation, hesitating his decisions, or compromising his boundaries to appease her, she subconsciously senses the weakness. The attraction fades, resentment builds, and she starts looking elsewhere, whether it's for excitement, dominance, or to simply fill the void he once occupied. A man must hold frame, stay rooted in his values, and command respect, not through force, but through unwavering self-assurance. I guarantee this woman will tell the next people she has sex with or hangs out with or whatever she's doing that he was a nice guy. You do not want to be the nice guy. Being nice often turns you into people-pleasing, sacrificing your own values and goals just to keep her happy. Real attraction isn't about being nice. It's about being confident, self-respecting, and authentic. Women respect strength and authenticity, not someone who bends to fit expectations. Don't fall into the nice guy trap. Be the man who commands respect, not the one who seeks it.
And Bunny have got countless guys lined up ready to us. Oh, how many shoes are you guys counting? Wait, whoa, these are all the guys. There's more in there as well.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I was knocked out, like hard as fuck sleeping. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
The tiger, iconic symbol of the wild.
These women who live it up in their 20s by partying every weekend and travelling overseas, being well travelled, will eventually get married and settle down, no matter how frustrated you get with these clips. These women will hide their past as best they can, and the simps that marry them will trust every single word and blindly follow them like a dog on a leash. You can tell in the mall, when you're walking down the mall, you can see who wears the pants in a relationship most of the time, and you can see when the woman is wearing the pants. The guy just looks like a complete mess and a beta. These simps will come along and shower her with attention and gifts, and then she will say, "I've never been treated like this." This is a major red flag. Run away and run fast. Social media distorts reality, driving people to seek validation through likes and material things, instead of meaningful connections. This often leads to superficial relationships where appearances matter more than authenticity. Still, some will find someone who indulges them within this cycle. Finding a balance between enjoying life and staying authentic in relationships can be challenging, but it's important to prioritize genuine connections over empty validation. You need to vet your woman properly before you even do anything serious with this woman. Otherwise, just treat it like an option.
Stop it. Get some help.
This is the worst thing about social media. Anyone can slide into anyone's DMs at any time. Just think about that for a second. Anyone can slide into anyone's DMs at any time. It is wild. Even 10, 15 years ago, this was not a thing. One argument and suddenly someone from the past or a person who's been lurking on socials might make their move, pushing someone to cheat. It's disgusting how easy it is to fall into this trap. The whole dynamic of relationships has shifted. The new normal body count for a woman in their 20s and 30s is 25 to 30 now, whereas in previous generations, like your mum and dad's generation, it was often 5 or less. Social media has fueled this promiscuous culture where instant access to others makes commitment and loyalty seem less valuable, leading to shallow connections and broken trust. Being able to be contacted anytime also means your man or woman, yes, we're using two genders here, man or woman, could be cheating on you at the club and then texting you good night at the same time. Now, there's a feature, I don't know how old this feature is, but Instagram and other social media platforms have a feature where you can send scheduled text to anyone. I'll read that again. Instagram and other social media platforms have a feature where you can send scheduled text to anyone. Just think about this. You're sitting at home waiting for your missus or whatever to text you saying that she's having a good time out of the club, which if you're dating someone that goes to the club, that's a big red flag anyway. But then she goes, well, then you go, text me when you're home. And then she sends a scheduled text at 2 o'clock saying she's home. And then she's gone to Chad's house and slept the night at Chad's house. Like, how crazy is that? You just can't trust this shit anymore. When you have experienced this type of behaviour on the opposite side where you're the Chad, that girls are just staying over your house and they're sending texts to their boyfriends, husbands or whatever, it breaks your trust. It creates a lifetime worth of uncertainty and you get to a point of not being able to fully open up and trust another person without major internal work or a partner who is there to reinsure you. It is impossible.
leave someone on the other side of the world completely alone and do that.
What would you do if your boyfriend that was 25 years older than you, who you had been with for 7 years, disappeared overnight? So it starts off in Bangkok. He arrived to meet me there on Sunday night. I was so excited to see him as we hadn't seen each other at this point in 3 months. And by Monday, he was gone without a trace. Let's rewind. We started dating 7 years ago. I was 23, he was 48 when we met. Last year, I moved to China for work and he stayed in New Zealand. He met me in Bangkok on Sunday night for a holiday. We didn't have any plans. Our plans were meet in Bangkok and then we make whatever plans from there. We knew we were going to spend about 10 days together. Monday night, so less than 24 hours of him arriving, I left the hotel room for 40 minutes, came back and he was literally gone. All his things were gone and whatever he had of mine was lying in a pile in the room. That takes me to right now. I'm back in China. I genuinely have no clue where he is or where he went. Do you think he got another hotel room? Is he still in Thailand? Has he gone to India? He's Indian. Or do you think he's gone back home to New Zealand? Or is he still in that hotel? He could have simply just got another hotel room. Or did he just go to the shop? I really have no idea. What do you think?
The most insane you will ever act is in the 6 months after you get out of a long-term relationship. Like, your brain chemistry has changed. You have got your spark back. You want to meet every single person in your entire city, and all of your friends are like, are you sure that you're okay? And you're like, yeah, actually, for the first time, I'm okay, and this is fun.